weed just ain't for me. He was rolling up or whatever you do to the weed to put it in the paper or that brown little thingy. After that last back to back pull, everything is spinning. Try to drink some water. It's not working. I'm like this. I talk to God. I think I spoke to the devil himself. I saw my future. I saw my past. It was crazy. It was really crazy. I gotta be quiet because my son is sleeping. It's my birth control. It's 2:42 in the morning. I'm up doing these videos for y'all. So, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here, what's poppin'? I'm gonna be doing a story time of the first time I done smoked that loud, smoked that weed, smoked that pot. Just smoked, you know. I smoked weed. I don't know what it was. But let me tell y'all, this story is crazy. So I'm going to be telling y'all this story while I take this hair out because it's time to take this hair out. Feel me? Which I don't even know where to start. I don't even know how to take this hair out, bro. What do you think I could do with these nails? Oh, this is going to take forever because I have so much. I think I'm going to finish this story time before I even finish taking out this hair. I don't know what I be doing to myself sometimes. Like, I really don't. I need help. First time I smoked weed, it was right before college. So, I think I was 17 or 18, one of those, when I smoked weed. Now, I smoked weed with a boy. First of all, ladies, stay clear of boys. Little girls, young girls watching me, stay clear of boys. Like, all they want is one thing, one thing, one thing, one thing. Alright, so I met the boy, you know, we started hanging out and stuff. So one night, he invited me to his house. I asked my mom because I have a strict mother. I was like, Ma, I didn't tell her I was going to a boy's house. So of course she's going to say no. So I'm like, Ma, can I go outside for a little bit? Like until 8-ish. She said, go ahead, but first you got to clean up the house. Duh. That's every parent, bro. So I used to go outside, right? But I used to go to his house because he lived right across from my building. He was a cute little Jamaican boy, you know, getting to know each other and stuff. He put music on. We kissed, and then he was like, I'm about to smoke some weed. Do you want some? I'm like, I never tried it before, so sure. He's like, I'll teach you. So he rolled it up, you know. First of all, I don't even like the smell of weed. I don't know how people do it, you know. Some drugs is for people, some other drugs is not for people. Weed just ain't for me. Like, my body can't tolerate it. I think I'm just naturally high on life. I'm just a naturally high person. So when you add drugs to the system that's already high, those two just don't combine. No. He was rolling up or whatever you do to the weed to put it in the paper or that brown little thingy. So he smoked and then I took it. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Swear to you, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. He was trying to teach me. I wasn't really getting it, but you know, I started to feel a little buzz. You know, I had the giggles. So I'm like, oh, weed ain't so bad. Y'all be dragging it. Like, weed ain't so bad. I look muscular. So yeah, I'm like, oh, weed ain't so bad. So you know, that was the first time I smoked. It was the third time where it was just like, no. So the first time I smoked weed with him, I was fine, you know. Went home, back on my curfew, you know, I was fine and whatever. I'll say, I think a few days later, he hit me up like, oh, want to hang out? I'm like, yeah. we didn't do anything or nothing, you know. So same routine. I told my mom if I could go outside. She told me to clean, and I went to his house, smoked again. But you know, it was only like just took pulls. I never smoked the whole blunt, you know. I took pulls. So again, I had the giggles, you know. It was fine. I was fine. Yeah, I'm really about to finish with the story, and I'm still on this. Like, went back on my curfew, whatever. Say a few days later, or whenever it was, the third time I smoked weed with this person, let me tell ya, this is why I would never smoke weed again. So I smoked weed with this person again. This time, I don't know what, I think he said he got some new weed. I don't know what, bro. He rolled it up, he took pulls, I took pulls. But the thing is, he was telling me, okay, take more pulls, take more pulls. I took more pulls. I'm like, okay, here. He said, nah, take more. I'm like, okay. He's like, I'm like, here. He's like, nah, take more. I'm like, all right. So I took pulls back to back to back. When I tell you, after that last back to back to back pull, I felt dizzy as, just thinking about it. I felt dizzy, right? Bro, I gave it back to him. I can't no more. I'll tell you, I felt the room spinning. I'm like, all right, you know I'm dizzy. Let me just put my head back. I put my head back. Wow, I felt like I fell off the build. I fell off a building. I feel like I was falling. I'm like, oh no, no, no. I got back up like, oh no, 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 no. I can't. I feel dizzy. You know, I'm like, whoa. And everything is just spinning and spinning and spinning. I'm like, oh God, I feel dizzy. So he's laughing at me. I'm like, it's not funny. I feel dizzy, you know. So now I start moving. I try to stand up. Everything is spinning. I freaking try to drink some water. It's not working. I'm like this, trying to like make sure I'm not bugging. I'm just going crazy. Like I felt like, bro, I felt like someone trying to put me in a box. I talk to God. I'm like, God, please take me out of this. I swear I would never smoke again. I felt God was just looking down at me, like shaking my head. I'm like, oh God, please. I think I spoke to the devil himself. I'm like, devil, please take me out of this. I'll give you my soul. The devil looking up at me, laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? When I tell ya, I saw my future. I saw my past, bro. It was crazy. It was really crazy. Like that went on for like a good, I would say, I don't remember. I want to say like a few hours or an hour. I went like that. I was like that. It was really crazy. Like, you know, after a few hours passed, mind you, my curfew passed. I was not going home high, feeling all crazy. My curfew done passed. I'm ever I gotta go home or whatever. I went home. When I tell you, I knocked on my door. I knocked on my mother's door. I'm like, Mom, sorry, I missed curfew. She my older sister come to the door, or my younger sister. She's like, oh, Mommy said you can't come in because you missed curfew. I'm like, open the door. I don't feel well, because I didn't feel well. I'm like, open the door. I don't feel well. I just want to go to sleep. When I tell you they did not open the door, bro, guess what happened next? I threw up in the hallway. Weed is not supposed to make you throw up. I threw up. I'm like, Ma, I just threw up. Open the door. She was not having it. She's like, you want to stay out past curfew? Now you go back where you came from. I'm like, Ma, come on. When I tell you, I text the boy, like, my mom's not letting me in. So he's like, oh, come back then. I'll just spend the night. So I had to go back to this guy's house to spend the night. And you know we did the nasty. You know we did the nasty. We did the nasty. Like, nobody was home. His mom come back in the morning. So I went to his house, slept over. Like, bro, what the hell? When I tell you I never smoked weed again, I never smoked weed again. Only thing I did was take weed brownies, which the same thing happened to me in college. I remember I took a weed brownie. It took like 30 minutes to sink in, and I started going crazy. I had gum. I was chewing gum. I had to spit it out because I thought I was chewing my tongue. Like, nah, I just hate drugs that doesn't feel like myself. I like feeling like myself. So when I take drugs, I'm not me. So I don't like doing drugs. And yeah, that's really it. It's not much to it. I'm just not a druggy person. All I know is I smoked weed 3 times. The third time I hallucinated. Never smoked weed again. Learned my lesson. Thank you. Yeah, that's the first time I smoked weed. Nothing serious. Just not doing that shit again. It's not for me. No. I don't like the smell. I don't like how I feel. That's it. Y'all can smoke weed. I got the tolerance for it. Kudos for y'all. Can't get high. I'm already high. I'm high off life. I'm high right now. So yeah. Hope y'all enjoy. Subscribe to my channel. Bye.